The Northrop Grumman B-21 Raider is an American heavy bomber under development for the United States Air Force, USAF, by Northrop Grumman. As part of the Long Range Strike Bomber Program, LRSB, the U.S. Air Force plans to buy at least 100 B-21 Raiders for about $654 million in 2020. The U.S. Air Force and Northrop Grumman have released the first new image of the B-21 Raider bomber in nearly 4 years. The image, designed to show the plane in hangars at air bases across the country, shows a few more details of the stealthy bomber. According to aviation experts, the new plane looks like the B-2 bomber with some key differences. 5 facts about United States Air Force's B-21. Number 1. It will be able to destroy any target, anywhere. B-21 was conceived to overcome all the deficiencies of the current heavy bomber fleet, which consists of 157 aging Cold War aircraft. In particular, it will have the range, payload, strike features and survivability to address every category of potential target, including deeply buried or time-sensitive mobile targets inside China. The basic logic of the design is that if the B-21 is to be an effective deterrent to all forms of aggression, then it must be able to hold at risk every asset valued by any adversary, no matter how well concealed or hardened such assets may be. Second, it will carry a diverse array of munitions, including nuclear weapons. Raider will replace Northrop Grumman's B-2 flying wing in the penetrating part of the strategic nuclear mission assigned to heavy bombers. That means it will be wired from day one to carry the B-61 variable-yield nuclear gravity bomb and the Long-Range Standoff (LRSO) nuclear cruise missile. However, it will debut as a conventional bomber capable of employing a diverse collection of smart weapons such as Boeing's GPS-guided Joint Direct Attack munition, which glides long distances to its targets. B-21 will likely replace the retiring B-1B bomber as a host for the Navy's long-range anti-ship missile, a stealthy, conventional cruise missile built by Lockheed Martin. Third, it will be assembled at Air Force Plant 42 in Palmdale, California. The B-21 will be integrated at a secure government-owned, contractor-operated facility known as Air Force Plant 42 near Palmdale, California. Plant 42 has over 3 million square feet of industrial space and is near Edwards Air Force Base where the bomber will undergo flight testing. The B-2 flying wing and the Space Shuttle were both assembled at the same site, which traces its origins back to the 1930s. Northrop Grumman has received funding for a coatings facility in Palmdale that will play a role in adding low observable features to the bomber. Low observability, or stealth, will make B-21 nearly invisible to the radars of enemy defenders at relevant wavelengths. Fourth, it will be able to act autonomously. Despite its links to various off-board systems, B-21 will have the ability to shut down all external communications and carry out strike missions autonomously. That requirement is dictated by the danger that communications in wartime might help reveal a bomber's location or destination, and also by the need to operate in a nuclear environment where nearby detonations might degrade communications. So while Raider can leverage off-board capabilities, it has sufficient on-board reconnaissance, targeting and self-defense features to accomplish missions even in the most hostile environments. Fifth and the last, it will be easier to maintain than earlier stealth aircraft. Low observable technology revolutionized air warfare, but at its inception the challenge of keeping aircraft stealthy during their service lives was a major problem. Aircraft often needed to be kept grounded for long stretches to assure that once they were airborne, items like seams between parts would not reflect radar energy. Northrop's B-2 bomber has provided a testbed for developing methods of maintaining low observability more affordably. The Air Force made maintainability a requirement for the Raider program, saying that it wanted a plane as easy to sustain as Boeing's F-15 fighter. Once the bomber becomes operational, its maintainability will translate into high rates of readiness. And don't forget to subscribe our channel to watch upcoming videos.